And we have new developments tonight at 9 about a story Arizona's family first broke yesterday. Phoenix police are working to find the person responsible for raping a woman who's been in a vegetative state at a care home for 14 years. That woman gave birth to a baby this past weekend, and staff at the home say they didn't even know she was pregnant. We have a team looking into several angles of this case, uncovering past violations at Hacienda Healthcare.
But first, a question many of you have asked: how risky is giving birth for a woman in this condition with no prenatal care leading up to it? Our Brianna Whitney is live outside that facility tonight in South Phoenix. And Brianna, you had a doctor weigh in on these kinds of medical circumstances.
I did, and he said the development of a baby inside her was really not much different than inside a woman who is fully functioning. But he says even in a vegetative state, she can still feel pain, and likely did during labor with no medical preparation.
A baby boy born Saturday, alive and healthy, but with his mother being in a years-long vegetative state and raped while staying in the Hacienda Healthcare facility. A source tells us employees didn't know she was pregnant until labor started. And Dr. Greg Marchand says that is uncharted territory.
I can't even imagine how horrible it must be to be a victim of abuse like that. This was an extremely dangerous situation with no monitoring.
Marchand is a Valley OBGYN and says though a baby can fully develop inside a woman who is in a vegetative state, having no prenatal care is alarming.
There wasn't any prenatal screening done or prenatal labs, so we weren't able to see if she was suffering from gestational diabetes or HELLP syndrome.
He says the main difference between this victim and a healthy woman giving birth is this victim could not use her body to push out the baby and likely had a long labor because of it. And with no prenatal care, it's a miracle there weren't severe complications.
Could have been an active labor for hours or even days. This easily could have resulted in a fetal death.
But a source close to the case tells us facility employees heard her moaning, and that's when they knew something was wrong. And Dr. Marchand says even though she couldn't communicate, she likely was able to feel.
Could she still feel pain during labor?
Yes, she can certainly detect pain.
So she likely felt what was going on?
There's no doubt she was able to feel pain, but how much consciousness there was to really take the suffering from that is what I don't know.
Now, we have not been given any update on the baby's condition and are still working to find out how employees inside this facility did not know she was pregnant until she was giving birth. We'll continue to investigate and bring you the very latest as we learn more. Reporting live in Phoenix tonight, Brianna Whitney for Arizona's Family.
Brianna, thank you very much.
More on this now. We know this facility has had problems with a few staff members in the past. In 2013, staffers heard an employee make sexual comments about clients. That person was fired. Then in December of 2017, the health department cited Hacienda after a patient complained employees kept walking in and out of his shower room. For years, federal data showed Hacienda maintained a 5-star rating, the highest possible rating. But last year, in October, it dropped down to a 1-star rating, though at this point it is still unclear why its rating plunged.
Oh, by now, parents and family of other patients who were there at that facility, they've heard what happened, and as you can imagine, some of them are furious.
And at least one mother now wants to pull her son out of this facility. Lauren Reimer's here with her reaction tonight. Lauren?
Well, the facility has room for 58 patients, according to the company's website, and the mother of one of those patients, well, she's having a difficult time processing what just happened under the same roof as where her son lives. Now, Angela Gomez's son has muscular dystrophy and lives at Hacienda. She says when she found out about the female patient who gave birth, she says she was extremely upset and still can't stop thinking about it. So now she's been keeping an extra close eye on her son, and she wants to take him out of the facility.
My heart hurts, my chest hurts. I haven't been able to sleep good at night because of what occurred here. I am concerned that what occurred with this woman can very well occur with my son.
But she says taking him out of Hacienda won't be easy because she says her son has some very specific needs. That makes it difficult to find a new place that will accept him. So for now, her son will stay at Hacienda, and she says she's actually seen some firsthand extra security protocol now in place. We'll talk more about that tonight at 10. Lauren Reimer for Arizona's Family.